number one, shining in the morning sun, working hard but having fun. Thomas, you're the leader. Thomas, you're the leader.
Thomas helps Twilight. It was a beautiful day on the island of Sodor. Thomas was delivering some books to Twilight's library, and he was looking forward to spend some time with Twilight Sparkle. But when he got to the library, he heard someone was crying. Cinders and ashes. I wonder who could that be? To Thomas' surprise, it was Twilight Sparkle, and Thomas could see that she was sad. Twilight, is everything alright?
Oh, hello, Thomas. I was just looking at my family album.
Thomas was amazed at her family picture. Is that your family?
Yes, Thomas. That's my mom and dad, Shining Armor and Cadence.
You look very happy in that photo.
We sure do, but I miss them very much. I'm sorry, Thomas. I know that you don't like to see me cry. It's just being far away from them makes me feel so alone.
Thomas felt sorry for Twilight. Do you miss them?
Yes, Thomas. I miss them very much.
That night at his machete, Thomas told his friends all about Twilight. All the engines and ponies felt sorry for her.
Oh dear. I'm so sorry that Twilight's upset.
I wish there was a way to cheer her up.
So do I, Fluttershy.
The next day, Thomas arrived at Napa Station to pick up passengers, so Twilight could see that Thomas was sad. Cheer up, Thomas. I can't, sir. It's Twilight. She's very lonely and she misses her family. I wish that's the way we could cheer her up. So Twilight felt sorry for Thomas. Don't worry, Thomas. I'm sure she'll be fine. At Elfstead Castle, Thomas told Stephen all about Twilight. Stephen felt sorry for Thomas. He knew that Twilight was Thomas's girlfriend.
Gosh, Thomas. I'm really sorry that Twilight misses the family that badly. Why don't you spend some time with her?
That's a good idea, Stephen. I can give her a tour around Sodor. And Thomas went to Twilight's library. Twilight was at her library when she saw Thomas coming down the track. She was very surprised to see him.
What are you doing here, Thomas?
So Twilight wants me to cheer you up, so I decided we can spend some time together.
Aw, that's sweet of you to do that, sweetie. You're a sweet tank engine.
So Twilight climbed on board Thomas, and Thomas set off. First, Thomas and Twilight went to the seaside. They were looking at this beautiful ocean. Isn't it pretty, Twilight?
Yes, Thomas. It reminds me of home in Canterlot.
As Thomas and Twilight took a stroll down on Thomas's branch line, they talked about their adventures in the past.
Thomas, remember you and Percy met me for the first time?
Yep, that was a good memory to remember. And do you remember when you and I went on our first date?
Yes. That was a great date. And the present you gave me, it was wonderful.
And that made Thomas happy. That afternoon, Thomas dropped off Twilight at her library.
Thank you for spending some time with me, Thomas. You are a sweet tank engine.
Thank you, Twilight. I'm just glad that you're happy again.
Indeed I am. You still love me?
Of course I do.
Thanks, Thomas.
Thomas was glad that Twilight was happy again, and he felt like a happy engine.